Have you ever heard of the legend of El Dorado, the search for gold? The Gold Museum has between 10 to 15,000 individual gold items on exhibit, just on exhibit. That's really reasonable tariff for 4,000. It's like $1 something.
The website.
Yeah, his cheek.
It's because they are biting coca.
The coca.
That is for the connection with the other spirits.
And it's from 600 to 1600 AD. So this one is from the Pacific coast.
Yeah. We are rich in gold from this area. A difference with the south and with the Pacific coast.
Are they still mining gold?
And just a little towns around the Andes mountain.
Muiscas is the,
From the
indigenous people.
Wayus, we have a lot of kind of involved with birds, and the birds was where for the hekis. So the details for the.
If you look there, and then you can see some of the detail through the magnifying glass.
In this part, this is the pectoral in the middle to refers that doesn't bad spirits get in, and is represented by the jaguar, the jaguar.
When the chieftain covered himself in gold, he appropriated the seminal creative powers of the sun. He embodied on earth the powers of this deity from the upper world.
The patas, the hands and the feet of the jaguar. Necklace.
I've got
Narigueras.
I'd like that chunk of emerald for myself. Here we have shaman pieces. When they put on these ornaments, paint, clothing, dancers during a shaman rite would see the world through the eyes of a crocodile, a hummingbird, a plant.
And take that kind of mix and put it in the mouth with that kind of sticks. So you can find sticks from chamanes that you can see the birds in the up part of the sticks and the cacique.
Okay, so that was, they would put their hallucinatory drugs basically. When somebody died, that's how they went to the hereafter. An all-purpose bowl for food or gold. We've now gotten to the part where the good old human sacrifices were made on sturdy posts at the entrance to the enclosures. The victim was tied up high on the post and pierced with arrows, his blood feeding the living body home of the chieftain. The funeral masks or funerary masks are pure gold. If you're going to do cocaine, coca, this is what you want to use.
The poporo?
The solid gold containers and coca sticks.
Yeah.
Otherwise, don't do it. That's yopo, the black.
From the plant.
Do they smoke yopo? Because that looks more like a pipe.
No.
Oh, I see it. It's inhaled. It was inhaled using a small spoon or bird bone from trays. A very, very powerful hallucinogenic substance. A person can just look at so much. I mean, how can you look at 10 to 15,000 pieces of gold and assimilate it all? Impossible. Unless I had it in my house by my bed. And I looked at it every day. Veronica said somebody told her that Batman came from this representation because Batman works at night. These are priests and shamans who identified with bats. And they lived in dark temples and worked at night. The original da-da-da-da-da Batman. The jaguar is now a representation of Colombian beer. Here's the beer. The conquistadors told about how the chiefs lived in big houses where they kept images and desiccated bodies of their enemies and engaged in cannibalism rituals. I suggest if you come to the Gold Museum that you make 2 trips. You spend 1 day on the upper floor and spend another day looking at everything else because it's just too darn overwhelming. There's case after case. An account from a Franciscan friar said that no Indian or woman was without jewels, earrings, necklaces, crowns, rings, and well-cut gems. All the girls had 46 gold jewels around their neck, and that was in 1623. I guess it was good to be king.